Hello, everybody. How is everyone? Are you staying warm? I had to go get a scarf because it's chilly in this room. Excuse me. Hi, Margaret. Thanks for the email. I'm glad the call went well, or the coffee. Woo! Shuffling. How cold is it there, Margaret? Hi, Crystal Blue. Are you guys feeling this cold in Southern California? Hi, Aura Hope. How are you? Sorry, I popped in a second late. I had to go get my second cup of coffee. I am tired today. I don't know what's going on in the world. And then when I went down there, I realized I was out of cream. So I filled my coffee with whipped cream. Yay. I need cream for my coffee. So I'm not going to complain. You have to let me know if I have a whipped cream mustache every time I take a sip. Hi, Poirot Forever. Hello. Oh, negative 16C. Very cold. Let's see who else. 43, Chris Mack. Maya Ganbold. I'm not sure if I'm pronounced. Are you Maya? Oh, Kitty's here. Here he comes. You can see kitty tail. Hi, Rose there. Single digits up from below zero. I was going to show you what our temps are today. It's really, really, really cold here in Denver. We're kind of on the very edge of this thing, but it's got us. It's got us in our grips, in its grips. Let me see here. Oh, hold on. 11. It says it's cloudy, but that's a lie. It's going to be a high of 20 Fahrenheit, of course. Hi, Oyanba. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm going to go with Oyan. How about that? Hi, Lori. Hi, Izzy. Hi, RL. Did I say that to you already? Not really getting snow. Well, it's almost too cold to snow here. I mean, it sometimes when it gets really cold, it doesn't snow. So, but we did have a little dusting yesterday. Hi, Fatima. Are you staying warm? Yes, this is just coffee, but I loaded it up with whipped cream because I like cream in my coffee. Hi, Marianne. And who am I missing here? I just want to say hello. Today is our day of personal readings, so I'm excited for that. Gotcha. Yeah, pop your questions in, and I'm going to star them as they come in. 64 in North Florida. Wow, Daniel, I'm not going to cry for you. Although I know that's chilly for Floridians. I have to keep wiping the whipped cream off my upper lip. Just visiting, texting with sister in Indiana and stepsister in Ohio. Hi! Hunker down as they hunkered down for the big blizzard, pulling out old photos from famous blizzard of 78. I remember we had a giant blizzard. We're not getting snow. We're just getting the cold, unfortunately. But I know some of you are getting the snow, especially in the central part of the country and up in New England. And ice is going to be a big problem. So, and I mean that literally and metaphorically, right? And literally, I guess. Capital ICE and lowercase ICE. So, Lori says, we are 2, feels like negative 11. Hi, Mona Lee. Seraphim, good to see you. Okay, I'll call you Maya. Okay, thank you. And Here we go. I don't know. I just haven't been sleeping well. I don't know. I just think the energy right now is so high. I'm going to blame it on Neptune at the like it is so close. Like we're like right there. This sudden change, like Neptune tipping into Aries now. It's just like after holding our breath, whatever. So I'm just not sleeping well. I'm having weird dreams. I'm having I don't know. It's all craziness. Got your question, Mona Lee. Poirot Forever got your question. Lori, gotcha. Hi, Ethereal Moonlight. Good to see you. I love all those beautiful. Look at Ethereal Moonlight's channel. She posts all these beautiful pictures of Thai. I believe they're women in Thailand dancing and doing all these things. Really beautiful. Are you in Thai? Where are you, Ethereal Moonlight? I don't know. Maya, yes, I've got you. Marianne, got you. Nivra, hello, got you. Joyful Journey, hello. Bad weather in California, Nivra. Ascending Universal Butterfly, gotcha. How are you? And just want to start some questions. Fatima says, we are getting the cold here in Toronto. Oh, I bet. Snow coming tomorrow. I'm going to sip my coffee while it's still warm. I have to sip it funny or I get whipped cream all over my face. Not accustomed to whipped cream in my coffee, but it's good. Not complaining. Hubby and I went to a really good Southeast Asian restaurant last night. I think it's kind of a blended Asian, but Ethereal Moonlight, the solar flares. It could very well be because I know that the energy is high. I had like this weird, I just felt off all day yesterday. I don't know what, like kind of my stomach hurt a little bit for no apparent reason. Oyun, I've got you as well. And I'm just tired today. Let's see. Lori says they say for Vermont, 12 to 18 inches for snow Sunday into Monday. Yeah. My son's in New York City. It looks like they have a very similar report. I grew up in the Mid-Atlantic area, Maryland, D.C. area, and my brother's still there. They're expecting 6 to 8 inches. Ethereal, you're going through that as well? Yeah, I do feel like in the spiritual community, we're being kind of pushed hard. Hold the light, hold the love and light. Okay. Nancy G, I don't know if I got your question. Can you please pop it in again? Let me just look back here. Sorry. Things are going by kind of fast. So if you do have a question, inspired, I got your question, Margaret. I apologize, I missed it earlier. Okay. All right, I think I think I might be up to speed here. I did not see your question though. So I'll read off who I've got here in a quick sec. I didn't see yours, Nancy G. I just looked back too and I didn't see it. So I don't know what's going on. Negative 39 in Ottawa. Ay. Jessica Lynn, hello. Okay. Just visiting, I gotcha too. And I'm going to try to get everybody before I hunker in for the readings. Anyway, I was talking about the Thai restaurant, or it's not Thai, it's kind of like blended. I think the head chef it's owned by a family. They're like a blended family, white woman, I think Vietnamese husband, and grandma is the chef. And I'm telling you, I've never had a yellow curry like hers, my husband's favorite. And Just visiting. I think I did get yours. Yes. And I got a really big bowl of pho, and that was really, really good. I'm not trying to make anybody hungry, but my stomach was I just wasn't real hungry. So, Eleanor, you felt tired the last few months. Yes. Oh, there's Kitty. That's JPEG. And his papa, my son. Yeah, just visiting. I think I did get yours. Oh, Liz, thank you so much. Got to meet Liz yesterday over Zoom, although she only lives about 20 minutes away from me here in Colorado. So maybe we'll meet in person sometime. But anyway, my son said they have put in an application for an apartment in a flat in London. And so send all your well wishes there. Got you, Juanita Ruby Starfire. Welcome. Phyllis, hello. Got your question. And Craig, hello. You're from your brother. Okay. And I think I got your question, Juanita Ruby Starfire. Okay. All right. Yep. Kitty's going to hang out there and just grace us. He's going to be climbing all over me here in a minute, probably. Oh, Liz, your mother-in-law owns a Vietnamese restaurant in Boulder. Oh, I feel like I've seen Chez. How do you pronounce it? Chez Toi. Very nice. Is it on Pearl Street Mall? Craig has pozole and tamales on the stove. Ellen loves pho. Yes. Well, it's, you know what? Like I said, my stomach was a little kind of funky yesterday. Just, I don't know, just had a stomach ache. And anyway, so but I think pho is like the perfect food for that. Just a lot of broth and really nice, but I didn't eat a lot of it. So I'm looking forward to having the rest of it today. Okay, I think I've got everybody started. I'm going to read you off real quick, and I'm going to read a few in advance just to make sure that you're still here. And I've got 25, and that's a lot. So we'll see how many we can get through. I have Izzy, Crystal Blue. Oh, I did get you, Nancy G. I lied. Mona Lee, Poirot Furrow, Forever, sorry. Lori, Maya, Marianne, Proke, Nivra, Universal Butterfly, Ethereal Moonlight, Oyan. I'm just going to call you Oyan because I don't think I can get the rest. And Arl Hope, Inspired to Create, Just Visiting, 43, Joyful Journey, Ellen R., Jessica Lynn, and CJ Chand. Juanita Ruby Star, Phyllis, Craig, and Mingled Unicorn. Welcome, 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 everyone. Thank you so much for coming today. And everybody get yourself a warm cup of coffee, and please stay warm and safe with the weather here in the States and in North America. Let's put it that way. Okay, Just Visiting is about to make some steel cut oatmeal. Can you make some for all of us? I haven't had breakfast yet. Okay, so here we go. Oh, sorry. I'm really not firing on all cylinders today, so thank you for bearing with me. I really appreciate it. Okay, there we go. And got your question too, Daniel. All right. What's coming in for love, past, new, and both? And I brought up my favorite old trusty cards today because they're feeling familiar. And this is my original old deck of the Universal Rider-Waite. Gotcha, Turbo. Not alone. Yeah, I'm just kind of like out of it. Oh my goodness. Well, I had a big jumper right out of the gate. What's coming in for love? And I'm going to pull 3 cards for you here. Past, new, both. It looks like it's been a little, you need a rest, like you've been through the ringer a little bit, Izzy. So, so take your, really protect your energy. Juanita had many days where she was feeling things. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Look at this. Things are going to change after a long rest. Now, I don't know about past. I'm going to tune into that energetically. The Tower. The Tower says something is, it's like someone's coming in for you. I'm going to say this might be new, because this is somebody that, this seems like somebody that you didn't expect. It came out of the blue. Maybe it is somebody old, but, and here it is. The opportunity. Now it's not a cup, but when we see aces, it's a new beginning. I'm going to pull one more. All right. And this is an interesting one. So who's your daddy, right? The Emperor comes forward. Emperor is kind of a strong, confident person, very in control of the situation. This may be somebody, maybe it is somebody that you knew from the past who is, just kind of that sort of knows what they want and knows how to get it. But sometimes this can be a little controlling, so be careful too. Okay, so I'm going to say it is coming through, and before you know it, really, very suddenly. But just make sure that you rest up your energy and make sure that you're in a really good spot to meet this new person. Oh my gosh, are we talking about food today? Pozole sounds really, really good on a hot day. Yeah. Chocolate cake for breakfast, Craig. All right, Izzy. I wish you well. I'm just going to let me ask real quick if this is an old love or a new one. Is this an old love for Izzy? No. Okay, somebody new. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Okay. Good luck to you. We wish you well. Feel like it's going to be sooner than you know, too. Take a sip of coffee. Okay. Crystal Blue, hello. What do I need to know for my highest good at this time? Highest good at this time. So what they're giving me really is about, like, they're kind of showing me, like, you have all this love to give. Like, you're a very giving person to others. Now do the same for yourself, right? Turn that energy inward. It's not selfish. And in fact, excuse me, by denying yourself, what's interesting is what they show me is by denying ourselves that, or not having kind thoughts about ourselves, whatever that may be, I get this feeling. I mean, I it's not a feeling, it's a knowing that we're denying everyone, right? We're limiting ourselves. And look at this. And there it is. They're telling us in the cards too. So we have that beautiful abundance, and the speed and the messages from spirit. And there's the love card, right? There's the love, self-love, love for others, all of those things. So Crystal Blue, what it just feels to me like if we deny ourselves, we're denying others, because we are all literally, figuratively, in every sense, we are all one, right? Okay. So I hope that's helpful for you. Nancy G. How are you? May I get some cards for the month of February? Thank you so much. Of course. And I'm gonna try to put up a post. I just did some cards for 47 for the month of February, and things are changing. Things are starting to change. It's becoming more and more evident. Okay. I'm going to put up a post to show that. Peace, love. Oh, you're welcome. Crystal blue. Hold on a sec. There we go. That's your question. Nivra graduated high school in 75. I was an 82 baby. I graduated in 82. All right, Nancy G. Month of February. Thank you so much. I'm going to pull 4 cards, one for each week for Nancy G. What does Nancy need to know? Okay. Oh, good. Okay, February looks really good for you, Nancy. The first week of the month, we're going to be leaving behind a difficult situation. So I don't know if this is in love, in, a financial situation, a job, or a other, relationship that's just been tricky for you, or a health situation as well. So we look at those, all of the above. Excuse me. And this, by the second week, Page of Pentacles comes along. This is new opportunities, new manifesting, new opportunities in our lives. This could be health, wealth, money, like job, home, anything along those lines. By the way, this could be a moving card if moving is on your radar. Okay. Third week, strength. Beautiful. Okay, so when we see this card, we know that we're resilient, we're strong, we can withstand any changes. FYI, the third week of February is going to be that big Saturn-Neptune conjunction, February 20th. That is a once-in-a-lifetime deal, and it's big. It's a big change, and I think it's going to be, we're going to see some, it's going to reflect on all of us. I think we're going to really start seeing things move. It may get a little chaotic, which is why we need that strength, but we need to move out of this energy. And look at you. So by the end of February, we're waiting for, all of those opportunities to come forward. We'll put it in a job sense. We've sent out the resumes. We've done all the, we've done the reaching out to others. We've, gathered our friendships, whatever it may be. And now we're in this position of waiting. This is also, you see the water there and they're looking out and the sprouts coming out of those wands with the 3 of Wands. It's saying opportunities are right on the horizon, right? And there might be something to do. Sometimes when we see this card, it could be overseas. So, all right. So thank you, Nancy G. Looks like a good month for you, like a pivotal month. And Mona Lee. All right. Just cut my hand. How did I do that? Okay. Hi, creative chick. How are you? Got you. General for February, Mona Lee Seraphim. Feeling energy with, I don't know why I'm going to say this, but it feels like family, like brother or somebody kind of your generation energy, something going on in the family. I don't know if it's a gathering or just attention on somebody in the family who needs some attention. I'm going to pull some cards for you really quickly. That's weird. I grabbed a different deck by accident, but there are no accidents, are there? Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, listen, Mona Lee, I hold on, because it feels like there may be some illness in the family, or with you or with the family. When we see the 4 of Swords, it's saying we need to take a break. We need to really kind of come off the battlefield. We need to rest and restore our energy. And this is a card you can see of kind of illness or injury. So just take this for what it is, as a fair warning to really kind of protect your energy. Okay. My evil sister, my sweet sister is fine. Okay, it's a sister. Okay. And look at this, the trapped card. This is the Eight of Swords, says we're feeling kind of trapped in a situation. It might be like feeling like you're the one in between these two sisters that you're talking about. And you're kind of the one that's trapped in the middle, stuck in this weird family dynamic. Let me pull one more card for you here. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, that's the nurturer. I feel like that's you. And then I'm going to pull one more from my predictions deck. Yes. So thought and strategy. This is kind of a situation where you have to really put your thinking cap on and help in a strategic way, or choose not to help at all. Okay. All right. So blessings to you, Mona Lee. We'll all be sending you our well wishes for for the situation to resolve itself. Okay. All right. Poirot forever. Okay, question. Please ask my guide, Ike, if Lucas, my son, will grow more. He is big in spirit, but 5'2" as a young man. Okay, I'm going to use my dowsing rods for that. How old is Lucas? If you're here, Poirot forever. And while you're posting that, I'm going to tell you I have Lori, Maya, and Marianne coming up next. And highlighting loose. Gotcha. He's 21. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say that? No. Okay. That was funny. It was funny because I thought I knew that somehow. Maybe I did. All right. I'm getting the sense no. Yeah, look, and the dowsing rods are kind of, yeah, it looks like he may have, one of those kind of growth hormone deficits or something like that. I don't really feel like, he wouldn't talk about it anyway. I don't feel like this affects his ability to be successful and make friends and do all those things in life. So, good luck to him. We come in all shapes and sizes forever. If he grows, it's only tiny amounts. I think that, I don't know. I feel like he's kind of done the bulk of his growing, and that's about it, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, Maya. Hi, Mystic Shining. I got your question. And I think let me just check and make sure I don't have anything else on my calendar, because I do have a massage later. I have that issue with my wrist. I have a myofascial massage, or fascial, or whatever it's called, for my arm and my whatever's going on. Okay. Some of you saw that I had a brace on my wrist. Poirot forever. He's Guatemalan. Never mentioned it. I never have. Hi, Salam. Got your question. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel like it bothers him that much. Or if it does, it's not going to let him stop. It's not going to stop him. Maya, can you pull a card for me? I'd love to know about my relationship with him. I don't know who him is, but we'll put our intention there. And we're meant to be together. Yeah, are you on a break for a little bit? Yeah. I don't know, Maya. So, because we get this card of, again, we keep seeing this Four of Swords. I've seen it multiple times today when I was throwing cards earlier. This Four of Swords is really just talks about needing to, stop fighting it and let our bodies rest. Let our bodies and our minds rest. This is your energy. Queen of Rods is very determined. It seems like you can force it through if you want to, but it may not be in your best in your best interest, Maya. Okay. He might have some bad habits and some, yeah. So there's that determined, you could work toward it, but you got to go in with eyes wide open. It's not going to be an easy road if you do. Okay. That's what I'm going to say about that. Okay, Poirot. Yeah, he's a Leo. Okay. Hi, John Scarborough. I know you. All right. And thank you. Blessings to you. And Marianne, is there a message for me from my mom? You know what? I'm going to realize that I have another light I didn't turn on. Is that better? I may not need this scarf much longer. Getting warm. Okay, Marianne, message for me from my mom, Mary. Okay. From Marianne, from Mary. Oh, gosh, I feel like your mom feels like she was a force in life. And I feel like she still is on the other side, right? Very kind of powerful energy. She shows me how like she's a very strong guide for you, Marianne. Whether you're aware, I think you are. I think you're very aware of it. Let me just see. And she shows me your strength too. Like you mirror your energy kind of mirrors her energy. And always always did. She says you've always been able to kind of overcome obstacles as well. Like you were just always kind of how do I put it? Like the word scrappy is coming to mind, but I don't feel that's not the right word. That you have always been a fighter, like somebody who really kind of takes care of business. You know how to really kind of make things happen as well, kind of like her energy. She's showing me too a bunch of like flowers, like really beautiful sort of just a simple bouquet of like daffodils or something like that, some kind of very simple flowers. So she's offering you that as just love, and maybe you've given flowers to her, I don't know, at her grave or something like that, or maybe this was her favorite flower, but she's just showing it to me. She's she's showing me that you have the resilience to make it through, whatever it is that you're going through right now. And don't give up. Don't roll over. Okay. I feel like she's lending you that energy right now, Marianne. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you. All right. I'm moving on to thank you to Marianne's mom too. Okay. Nivra. And I want to say Liz says her brother Leo, also a Leo, was 5'4", very athletic, and nobody messed with him. Right? That's great. Nivra, can I get a reading for the next few weeks covering my travel and preliminary? Preliminary? Is that what we're trying to? Okay. Time before. Okay. I really feel as if we need to like there's a lot of little details that you need to attend to. Of course, that's true of any travel, but this one feels particularly, niggly, and like lots of little things that we need to take care of, and crossing T's, dotting I's, all that sort of thing. And I don't know if there's anything legal work, meaning associated with your travel. I know that you have a situation with, an immigration situation with your husband, but I'm wondering if there's something there too, like it feels like you're kind of going to government offices or something like that. So that's like kind of leading up to the trip. I'll pull a few cards for that energy right now too. Well, I did something really weird, and I actually accidentally shuffled some of my old cards in with my new cards, and you get the Strength card too, Nivra. It just popped right out. The Strength card. So you are resilient. You have the strength. You have the energy to withstand, whatever this is that you need to do. Yep. It's been a little bit of a battle, right? The Knight of Swords, but this is things moving forward. And here's that Page of Pentacles, the new opportunities, the new hope, and the Emperor. Okay. So I'm going to pull one more. Yeah. So it's just showing us that it's been a little bit of struggle, and maybe this refers to our particular our immigration system here in this country right now. The Emperor could be 40, 47. I like to say 45. And feeling an abuse of power, right? So this is just energy that you need to sit in, but it does look like things are moving forward, and you have the strength to do it. You just have to be really persistent, is what I'm feeling. And detailed. Attention to detail right now, Nivra. Okay? Really important. A message from my guides, please, Kelly. Of course. All right. Ascending Universal Butterfly. Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out what this is I'm seeing. It feels like what they're showing me right now, Ascending Universal Butterfly, is like it's the sunrise, like the dawn. And that's the word I'm hearing, like the dawn of a new age, right? The dawning of the age of Aquarius. And this is really nice. It feels like up till now, we've been in this trap position. This card's come out a few times too. But I think a lot of us have felt this energy. Yes. You need an entry card. Yeah. So, and Nivra, I'm sorry, I'm going to go back, and they're telling me like rules are changing. So make sure you're checking right up until the last minute. So here we are, like up until this point, Ascending Universal Butterfly, we felt a little bit stuck in the energy with the Eight of Swords, but here's the new opportunity with that Page of Pentacles. This is the one that we've seen a few times too, guys. So like I say, this is the energy, I think, for all of us, and individually for some of us as well. And so this Page of Pentacles, new opportunities for growth, for expansion, for, it could be career, it could be money, it could be any of those things. Did I say Eight of Swords? Did I say something else? Yes. But look at this beautiful Six of Cups, right? Whenever I see this takes me, it says to me that we need to look to kinder times, more compassionate times, like that childlike wonder, the hopes and the wishes and the lovely times from the past. So we look to times from the past to kind of move forward out of this trapped energy. Okay, so there you go. Somebody just texted me. Okay. Okay. Well, good luck to you. Good luck to you. And I hope everybody is hanging in there, because this is kind of the bumpy. This first couple of months of the year are going to be kind of a bumpy ride, but it's clearing the deck for something better so that we can rebuild some things. Okay. Ethereal Moonlight. Are my angels connecting with me? What are they saying? Are your angels are always connecting with you. It's really funny because I feel like they're almost like annoyed you would ask that question. Like they're always there, and I feel like you carry that that quality with you. Look at your name, Ethereal Moonlight. So let me just see what your angels might want to say to you. I feel as if you're being guided so like what is the word I'm trying to say? They're so much a part of you. It feels like you can't even tell that you're being guided by them because they are so merged with your consciousness. That's probably true for most of us, but I feel like especially like it's so natural for you to sort of hear their messages and follow, and it may not even be like a conscious decision to do so or to hear what they're saying. It's just ingrained in you. Okay, hold on a second. I feel like they're kind of congratulating you for following. It's like you're following your inner guidance. That's what I'm getting. It's like deeply following that inner guidance that's that not many of us do. It's like, and you just, for you, it feels to me like creative expression that flows through you, that comes from your guides and your angels, that it's just so innate to you. There's no effort whatsoever. So I hope that's helpful. Sorry for the ramble. Okay. Well, very nice. That's a great way to be, I think. Okay. I would be happy to pull a card for you, and I'm going to call you Ayun Ba. I'm going to try it. Here we go. Ayun Ba Tara Sa. I can't do it. I tried. I do have your question, Margaret, and I'm so sorry. It looks like I accidentally started later, and so it came lower in the list. Okay. There we go. Oh, look at you. Ooh, you're coming into balance in your life, Oyon. I'm just going to call you that. Look at this. With the justice and the temperance, something about your life is coming into balance. And when we see this card, this can sometimes be like a really, really fast energy coming forward for you. Like this, sometimes people can interpret this as aggressive, but with these other two cards, maybe this means that chaotic energy is coming to an end. Right. It's coming to an end because especially with the temperance card, it's a timing element and it's a slowing down, a really nice slowing down of your energy. And it's beautiful. So good for you. Thank you. RL Hope. Question cards about my work these next couple of months, of course. Okay. Cards about your work. It's funny that I switched decks. This is probably my second oldest deck. The other one was my first oldest. Okay, our friend is here. Here he is. Come on. You got to come down. Okay. Hard to shuffle cards if he's on my desk. Okay. I want to put the purr monitor on him because he's such a loud purr. Oh, RL Hope. Okay, this is very interesting. So you asked about your work, and your boss shows up here, the Emperor, right? So this might be something with, you get both the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So things are picking up at work. I feel like your boss might be, yeah, and you get another Page of Pentacles. So you may be getting a raise, like you're getting recognized. This is about, when we see wands like this is about effort, working hard, getting and recognition. Wands can have to do with career, and this could be the raise here. So I hope that that's coming forward for you. Oh, here it goes. Let's see if he'll climb up on the back. No, he wants to be on my shoulder. Okay. Hi, SR Kish. Good to see you. Thank you. Oh, it's rainy and wet there in Albuquerque. All right. I'm going to have to figure out how to shuffle cards with with a cat on my shoulder. I need like a kitty sling, like a baby Bjorn kind of carrier for kitty. All right, there you are, Margaret. I'm sorry that your question got buried. May I please have some guidance and messages for the month of February? All right. I'm going to pull 4 cards for you, and I feel like I need to pull a predictions card too. I don't know if you can see my awkward hands, but it's hard to do. Ellen, I think you're correct. Ellen says my son will not be able to reclaim that cat. And I think you are correct. Ooh, okay, Margaret, look at these cards. You are not going to believe it. Okay. You start off February with the 4 of Wands, which is a beautiful card about home, family, coming together, meeting, making milestones. This is often a marriage card, like I say to some, but it's about kind of coming into your own. It's really reaching a point where you're really coming into your own. There's the offer. There's the offer. So I know that Margaret has been looking for work, and so this is this could be the work offer and life moving forward with the Chariot card, like really decisively forward. So really nice energy. And the Lovers. Now, if we're in the market for a relationship, great. This could mean that. But when we see these other things too, opportunities, and I know your situation looking for work, this is forming bonds and connections. So it could be a love relationship coinciding with this, but it could just be that you sign the contract and go to work in a new, get a new job. Really, really good cards. Okay. May I please have, sorry, ruffling my feathers here. Oh, sorry, I'm reading yours again. I told you, I'm kind of out of it. All right. Keep us posted, Margaret. Inspired to create. February looks like a big turning point for you. Really, really nice. Okay. Just visiting. A reading on what I need to know for my highest good. Okay. I'm hearing take chances. I don't know what that means. Just it's kind of like that Fool card. Take chances. All right. They're showing me like you've kind of been you've been playing it safe, and now it's time to sort of really take that risk and do the thing that you've been thinking about. Like they're showing me too that you're like a real thinker, like you like to slice and dice and really overthink things before you act. And so now they just kind of want you to act. I did, Margaret. Thank you. She said, I already said mid to late February. Okay. So I pulled some cards for you as well for your highest good. And there it is. Surprises. This is a little bit of reckless energy, right? And this is saying like throw caution to the wind and start something new. Pages are new energy. Follow your passion too. Like do something you love and it's going to surprise you. Not yet, Brina. Sorry. I will call you in a sec. The Empress. This is that beautiful feminine energy of abundance, of possibility, of hope, of really kind of moving into who you are or who you want to be. This could be, it could be as simple as, joining a women's hiking club, but it feels bigger to me. Feels a lot bigger to me. Here is that Knight of Swords too, following your ideas, your passions, like doing it and doing it. Like this is, I'd hate that this one shows blood on it, but this says, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to leap before I look a little bit and go for it. And you have two cards that are really kind of pushing you forward with that. And it's going to bring you into a more abundance, and that could be abundance in any regard. Not just money, but love, of just joy, of any of the beautiful things in life. Who's Livy? Livy at the keyboard instead of Brina? Okay. It's really nice energy. It's saying, just do it. If you're mulling something over, just go for it. Right? We didn't get the full card, but we basically did. All right. Love that energy too. 43. Will I be married again someday? Energetically, I feel yes. But I feel like you have some blocks to sort of you didn't miss yours, Lori. Thank you. I feel like there's so little inner work that you need to do, right? Like confidence or trust or something like that. Will I be married again someday? 43. Chris Mack. That's a powerful yes. That's a powerful yes. Look at that. Okay. My hair looks flat like a person who's been wearing a hat because it's 10 degrees outside. I just looked in the camera. All right. Thank you, 43. All right. Ethereal Moonlight. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Joyful Journey. Will we find a great car this week? Oh, another job for the dowsing rods. Will we find a great car this week? It feels a little bit delayed to me, but let me just ask the rods. That's a yes. That's a yes. There you go. But they, when they do that little wobble, I think it's like it might not be the first car or dealership or whatever that you visit. Okay. Yes. Let us know. Eleanor, speaking of cars, is the used Honda I'm considering a good car for me to buy? I'm getting a thumbs up from your guides, like right out of the gate. Should we verify with the dowsing rods? Is the Honda good for Ellen? Yeah. They're saying too, like, just make sure you like check it out and get, get the oil changed and, do all the things. Make sure that if you're buying it from a dealer, like make sure that they do some of those basic maintenance things, like, change the battery and change the tires and do that kind of thing. I feel like you would do that. But I feel like it would be a very reliable car. It also feels like it would do well in the snow. Is it a little like small SUV kind of car? That's a yes. I mean, a yes from me, from your guides, not to your question. Okay. Oh, Livy is your cat. Nice. Jessica Lynn, may I have a message from Spirit? Anything I need to know? I'm getting now. This is not a doctor. I'm getting like something, Jessica Lynn, to kind of look out for your, like really take care of yourself, like make sure that you're, um, you know, I don't know if it's like following doctor's orders or really kind of taking care of, just some there. It's more like kind of like they're showing me it like the car maintenance. It's like taking care of your, doing the the maintenance on your body, right? But like just to like preventive things, right? Watch your diet, do the basic things. But also like if there is a physical problem, like, get it checked out. It doesn't feel terrible. It just sort of feels like, like let's kind of head it off at the pass, whatever it might be. Or and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to give you any, you'll have to really check in with your own body. It could be just simply like, my joints are creaky. So what can I do to really kind of keep moving forward, right? So if it just sort of feels a little bit about self-care for me. From my perspective, it feels like your guides want you to really kind of take care of yourself a little bit better. Um, and they're also showing me too, like the other part of that self-care is connecting like with people outside the home, like maybe getting out a little bit more. I know it's hard to do in the middle of the winter and in in the northern hemisphere here where it's been very cold, but uh that mental health care, the really the important connection with others is really, it's important to check into that as well. Anything else? That's it. They're just kind of giving me like a that's all. Yeah, just sort of like this is just self-care. Self-care time. Okay? No red flags. If you're I don't like saying those things because I know people's minds can go crazy, but I feel like all right, so LNR says check the timing belt or chain before buying. Yes. That's what Craig's saying to Ellen. Yes. Yeah. Something like that is just I'm aware of, just becoming aware that you want to make sure that they really do all the things that they need to do to make sure that you've got a solid car, right? Okay. FCC chair is going after daytime and nighttime shows, saying they have to have both side candidates with this lead to updated fairness doctrine when Dems are back in majority. Huh. Okay, that's a different question. I do feel like we have to be cautious. I'm not particularly cautious on this channel when it comes to political things. The both sides stuff. I want to say, just from my perspective, I feel like the both sides stuff has gotten us where we are. Because I'm not going to say which, but one side's gone really far in one direction, and the other side has gotten dragged in that direction and is afraid to speak up, or to push back, or to claim their territory, claim their ground. Anyway, thank you for sharing that with us. That's kind of the world we're in. I don't feel like it's forever, though. Okay. Juanita Ruby Star. I love that name. Can you read on the energy for me tomorrow, or general? That's I don't know what tomorrow is, but I assume you're not talking about the Broncos football game that my husband's gearing up for. The Broncos are I think it's Broncos Patriots potentially going to the Super Bowl here. So we in Denver are kind of going a little insane about that. Although our quarterback just broke his ankle. Energy for tomorrow. Nice. Go forward. Like you got all face cards. All royal cards, Juanita. Yes. Yeah, Liz, go Broncos. Yeah, we live in Denver. we're Broncos people. We're in Broncos country, and it's been a while since we've made it. So we get the Queen of Cups. This is like being kind and compassionate, using your intuition, really, really nurturing yourself. I feel like this is inward energy. And the Page of Pentacles talks about opportunities. We have seen this Page of Pentacles many times today, guys. So we're right on the precipice of new opportunities, many of us. And the Knight of Rods, Knight of Wands, goes forward with confidence. They follow their passion. This is energy on energy. So do it. Whatever this is, it looks like a very good thing. Okay. Thank you, Juanita. Thank you. And yes, go Broncos. Patriots, I don't know. I know we have some New Englanders here, but we're kind of sick of the Patriots winning. Okay. Phyllis, what do I need to know? Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. So this is the messages. Look for the messages coming forward for you. And here's where you find the messages with the Hermit and the Four of Swords. We've seen this a few times as well. That says go within. You might want to actually find some solitude, take some rest, meditate. These are deep meditation. Look for the guidance from your spirit guide. So I feel like what I want to say about this suggests that maybe you keep your mind a little bit too busy with other things, and it blocks you from hearing those messages. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Phyllis. Juanita says we will all get some fun new stuff in our lives. I hope so. We need it. And we want to, just while I'm taking a little break here, we want to send all our blessings to Minneapolis. They had their big march yesterday. The no work, nothing was open in the streets, in the frigid cold. So if you're in that part of the country, please be safe. And we want to send our love and our support to those people. I have Craig, Mangled Unicorn, Daniel, and Turbo Lamb coming right up. Craig, what does my brother Ty have? Does my brother Ty have something to say this morning? I think I've read for Ty before. I always get this like big brother, little brother thing, like the big brother giving little brother, holding your head under his arm and giving you noogies, whatever. So I feel like he comes in right out the gate with that energy each time. Kind of a reminder of you guys, you're just good friendship and kind of like, that playful energy that you had. Hold on a quick second. I think we read for you Joyful Journey. Ty. Ty comes through after that. Now he comes forward with more like, almost like It sounds kind of weird, but like fatherly advice kind of energy. Um, like, you know, looking after you, like in the energy that a father might. Yeah. Because he wants you to make sure that, like, that you're really caring for yourself. He's showing me the cars too. Like, I did he have that same interest as well? He knows that brings you joy. You want to know if he'd understand Clara, your relationship to Clara. Uh, yeah, I mean, I feel like he gets it too. He says you've always kind of been like like the dreamer or something like that in in your head a lot, in your kind of in this. You're really good at connecting with your intuition and things like that. And so he does understand it. Your lamp is blinking? Look at that. Oh, thanks, Ty. I just feel he feels very supportive. And I feel this sort of he's kind of showing me that it was sort of his departure was very uh it was I don't know if it was a little shocking, but it left a hole. And so he knows that you think of him and he wishes you well. He's with you very much. Thank you, Ty. We'll send him on his way and moving on. Thank you. That's cool about that. I'm getting a tingle too. He's like touching my head. Weird. That's great. All right. Mingled Unicorn. Love that name too. Heart attack at 40. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Yeah, it just felt like here today, gone tomorrow kind of thing. Um, no, you did not miss it yet. Sorry, I'm taking a long time. We've been on for over an hour, but I have a few more. I have 12 more to go, and I'm going to stay through. Mangled Unicorn. Can I get a message from my dad, Marcus? It's his 1-year death day anniversary. Oh, okay, Marcus. Okay. I'm seeing somebody. I'm seeing kind of somebody with it looks like he's showing himself to me with kind of a full head of like whitish hair, of gray white hair. Uh, but like it was thick. So I don't know if it was when he passed, but in at least in his earlier days. Um, he also comes through to me, Mangled Unicorn, with a really nice sense of humor, like a little, almost like a sarcastic sense of humor, um, in a way, like a dry sense of humor is what I mean by that. So witty and just kind of sharp person. Um, are you here, Mangled Unicorn? Marcus. He says too. It sounds like he's telling me he's been there a while, but we have the same humor. I miss him. Yeah, he feels very like he was just a loving dad and a loving energy, and still carries that with. So let's see if I can get a message from him. I feel like would he have called you kiddo or something like that? It's like he's like kind of like thanks, kiddo. Um, like thank you for thinking of me coming like openly asking for me. Um, and I feel like there's some like something it feels like maybe you had some you've been through some things in recent years that were more difficult that like, I don't know if this is with relationships or love or family or something like that, but or just your own mental health or something. But it feels as if he's really kind of he's showing me he's been with you every step of the way. He's making me dizzy too. Like he feels like he's moving in closer. So, Marcus. And you know what that is? He's giving me a hug for you. He wants to just give you a big bear hug. Wow. He's a he's a force too. He had a big personality. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Oh. Oh, isn't that interesting? His family message to you. Yeah. Happy tears. Well, oh gosh, he's giving me tingles. He's right there with you. Right there. Like I just feel the love and he feels your love too, just to let you know. So very cool. Hey, Scott Scorpio Sun. That's a mouthful. Tarot. Hello. Good to see you. Everybody say hello to Scott. Say hello to Scott. He has a wonderful channel, does lots of really great cards. You're welcome, Mangled Unicorn. I gotta I'm gonna clear his energy because he made me really dizzy. Oh my goodness. It's 11:11 on my end too. Wow. There we go. Okay. Daniel. And thank you, Mangled Unicorn and Marcus. All right. I need to send Marcus out and away because I'm kind of high as a kite right now. Okay. My daughter Jordan is planning a vacation somewhere warm with a girlfriend. Do any destinations suggestions come across? I'm feeling like I'm feeling it could be like Cancun. It feels like it could be the Caribbean or south like Cancun or yeah, like the east coast of I feel it's around the Caribbean area is wherever it is. Maybe Costa Rica, which is a little further south. Yeah, that feels right to me. When I sort of tune into like the Caribbean islands, not quite so much, but it could be. But it feels like it's in that area. So I feel like it feels like budget is going to be like a factor here. So finding like a good deal. My little tip, go on Groupon has some really good deals. Travel deals. So check something like that out. But I think she's going to find something nice. So how much fun is that? I am very jealous. I'm ready for some sunshine too. Okay. Cute lioness. Hello. If I have time, I will answer that question. Ecotourism is big in Costa Rica, says Mangled Unicorn. Yeah. I kind of see your daughter though. So it feels a little more like sit on the beach and with a margarita in your hand kind of thing. It feels more laid back, not as high adventure kind of thing. Okay. You're welcome. Thanks, Daniel. Let us know. Let us know where she goes. Okay. Are there any messages for my guide? Maybe from your guide? Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards. All right. Messages from your guide for Turbo Lamb. Turbo Lamb. Messages. Okay. I feel like what the energy they're giving me too is that you can sometimes sort of what is it they're trying to show me? It's a sometimes have a little bit of a reckless energy or impulsive energy, I guess is what I'm feeling. And so just kind of keep that in check. All right. So what it shows here is that you're looking for balance because things have been well, here we go. Looking for balance because there's something that you need to walk away from, something that's not good for you that you know there's something better on the other side. Okay. So seeking balance in your life, you've been kind of on unequal ground for a bit. You need to walk away from that energy. And this, to me, it feels like it's almost like something self-inflicted. Um, but it's saying work with others, like find some guidance and work with others. This is also, sometimes like start fresh, start new. Okay. And this could be in the area of career, in finances, but some starting fresh is the advice. Your sister hiked through Panama after college and had a blast. Oh, that's cool. Good morning, all. May I get a message for this week? All one. I love that name. All one. We are all one. Okay. Message for this week. While I'm shuffling, I'm tuning in. I just shuffled the cards, and of course, this one comes up again. But this one feels different from the last one. So we start with this Three of Wands, which really speaks about waiting for something to come. You're like in this wait and see mode. Something might be coming forward for you. I don't know if it's, let me just see. So it feels as if there may have been some situation where, I don't know, perhaps a relationship or somebody who kind of, I don't know if this was a personal relationship or a boss type relationship, but somebody who kind of took control, like was in a little bit kind of dominating position. And it's time to really kind of find your own balance and step back, because we do get this card. Step back from that. We're looking for the opportunity to move forward. And and we do get this Emperor card too, that does speak about that energy. And perhaps it feels like there may have been a loss of a situation, loss of relationship, job, anything that kind of makes us feel happy. Could be health as well. Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm just being shown so many images right now. It's interesting. Okay, let me just see. Okay, and they're showing me like right now, and almost like they want you to sort of be still, be calm, and like focus right now, whatever that means. So I don't know if you've been kind of running, looking, looking to this way and that way for answers, but they kind of want you to sort of settle so that the answers can come to you. I'm getting a little, pressure on my head when I say that too. What else? I know that was a little chaotic. I'm sorry about that, but that was like I was getting a lot of different things coming in at one time. So thank you, all one, and good luck to you. Okay, good luck moving forward, whatever that is. Step out of that loss energy, whatever feels, could be like disappointment, loss, grief. Move through it, and so you can move forward. Okay. You're welcome, Alwyn. I hope you could make sense of that. I'm sad. Your doggy died, Kim Princess. I am so sorry. Oh, speaking of loss. Oh, sad to hear that. Peace, love. We're going to send our love to him as he makes his transition. Please ask my guide about my kids. My oldest one hates school, and I'm having difficulties guiding them. Okay. some of you know I work with kids. Oh, you're little Lucy. I'm so sorry. So sad. Okay. So I work with kids and I see this so much right now. Like I just feel like the kids feel the same chaos adults feel right now. I'm going to pull a few cards and see what kind of advice they might have for for you, okay? Because you just have to sort of, yeah, there it is. There's that kind of that, feeling like deception, and it feels like a heavy load, right? Okay. Yeah. There's that heartbreak. But there's also something here about like taking control of the situation of that. There might be, I don't know if it's like a mental health situation that you need to really kind of look at. You get the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Rods, right? Taking control, seeing things clearly, finding a strategy, moving forward. And looking to, yeah, okay. And here's the change. Something is coming that's going to change your situation. There's the child, right? The Page of Cups. This is actually, I almost want to say your oldest one might need, it might be worth your while if you have the resources to find like some counseling or something like that. That feels like a shift for him or her. I feel like it's a him, but I'm not sure. But it feels like there's a shift, and we do something alternative, for that kiddo. But I feel like they also really kind of are going through something, and could use the help of a counselor. Um, it feels heavy. I'm sorry. It does feel like you're going through some things, and I think any parent knows what you're talking about here. Really, really difficult. We're going to send our love to you. Yeah, find some guidance for them. Find some guidance. Okay. And maybe for yourself. Creative Chick Studios, some cards for February. Yes, a little four cards. And thank you all for hanging in there. I know you guys have been here for a while. I'm going to close off the questions after this, but I do have 8 more in the queue. I have Brina, Letting Loose, Mystic Shining, Salam, Lori, SR Kish, and Cute Lioness. She walked onto heaven a week ago. Oh, I'm so sorry. We can see if she's ready to talk to you too if you want. All right. Oh, it looks good for you. Okay. Oh, it's interesting. Okay, you have some decisions to make too. How many times have we seen this Two of Pentacles, guys? Lots. I'm not doing like the greatest shuffle, but I am shuffling. I guarantee it between. And this is just the kind of the energy that we're all in right now. We're all a little bit kind of knocked back on our back foot with things that are going on in the world right now. Everybody's feeling it, right? But this is also saying let's make some decisions. Like let's set a course for moving forward. Taking a break from storm prep. So I'm enjoying the readings. Oh, good. Okay. And here we go with this beautiful 10 of Pentacles. This speaks of family. This speaks of legacy. This speaks of like having a solid foundation, right? This could, in very literal sense, be about retirement or, really shoring up our resources. But it is a stable card. And I love that it's saying you might be, kind of reaching the pinnacle of that point. Opportunities coming forward for you, manifesting new opportunities. And so maybe this is what we're talking about. Perhaps a new job, perhaps a new opportunity to, again, shore up your finances and so forth. Okay. And then by the end of the month, it's saying we have some decisions to make. This may be, um, a decision about, do I stay in this job, or do I go for my, master's degree? I don't know why I said that, but I'm just saying, like, what do I do to get to that next level? Okay. Because we're all just stumbling through life and moving forward day by day. Sometimes we have setbacks, but this feels like a month you move forward. Okay. All right. Thanks, Creative Chick. Is that some of your art there? I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at. Is that a face? I can only see a little bit of it. It's so tiny. All right. Moving on. I think SR was next. Oh no, Brina's next. Thank you. All right. A message from my dad, David. Okay. Still trying to get get my bearings after Marcus. Woo. He's powerful. Okay. Very nice. It is one of my embroideries. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. Message from Dad, David. Okay. David. It's right off the bat, I'm getting a message from him. Sorry I had to leave you. Like an apology. Interesting. I feel like he's also telling me he didn't get to say everything that he wanted to say to you. David. He's showing me like his heaven where he is like a beautiful, he shows me like this beautiful like gold meadow, and it feels warm. He feels as if I get the feeling, always give me a chill, that his like the end of his life was a challenge, was a struggle, and he doesn't want you to remember him that way. He's showing me how beautiful and warm and comforting his environment is now. It feels so just expansive and bright and hopeful, and I feel like he's trying to impart that on you in his in giving you this vision of what he sees. So it is a kind of like the most, that is his beautiful heaven, and he wants you to know that he's very comfortable, that he's very I mean, not just comfortable, like he's just absolutely in heaven, so to speak, metaphorically speaking. Um, he Yeah, I feel like he was sick, and I just see like difficulty, like it was kind of it feels a little drawn out, his ending here on earth, but no more. Um, and he's got animals with him too. I feel like he's got dogs and like maybe, am I saying horses or something like that? But he feels like he's just kind of in like bliss, in absolute bliss. And he wants you to know all that pain and difficulty is done. And it may not have been, I think there might have been some, difficult like illness at the end, but also like difficult life kind of situation. And that's all done. It's all done. And he's just absolutely in bliss. Okay. Thank you, Brina. Thanks for David. Thanks to David for coming through. All right. feel like David's still kind of really like healing too, like in a healing place from perhaps a life that was hard. Okay. Um, letting loose. Spirit guide message, please. Okay. And I'm going to go to the cards. Oh, they want me to go over here, and I'm going to pull one of these too. My predictions. Okay. He's so good, Brina. Oh, he was very sick. Oh, whoa. Dropping the cards. Let me see which ones fell out for you. Too many. Oh my gosh. All right. I have to switch decks. I dropped way too many for you. Letting loose. I'm still a little woozy from these readings. And I told you guys earlier, I'm really tired today. The energy has just been really crazy for sleep. All right, I'm going to pull from this other deck and then I'll pull some predictions cards. Spirit guide reading for Lucy. And stay safe in that storm, New Jersey. There it is. Yes, coming in. Okay, good. All right. Yeah. So the energy of this burden, this difficulty, this could be this weather that we're facing, is shifting. It's coming in hot. It's going to be changing soon. And here you are manifesting something all new, letting loose. Okay. So that's really nice. And I want to pull one of these, and I'm going to do it kind of quickly because we've been online for a long time. I'm going to pull one of these predictions cards for you. And okay. Interesting. There we go. So get ready for this. This says unexpected expense. Maybe that's that burden card that we saw. Maybe you needed to, needed a new transmission, or somebody else in your family needed some help, because it says caring for others as well. So hopefully letting loose, this is something that we're moving past, because it looks like you're changing your future with that Magician card. You are changing your future. Okay. I wasn't able to communicate the way I wanted to in the end. Okay. You're welcome, Brina. All right. Hang in there, letting loose. Hang in there. We all know what that's like, those unexpected expenses. And it could be just an expense in your energy too. Okay. All right. If you have time, get a reading. Mystic Shining. Sure. Mystic Shining, were you the one with the turtle? They're showing me the turtle again. This is crazy. All right, things are changing, right? Have you been going? Have you been going through some what's the word? Like mourning the loss. I know that your father passed, I believe, a few years ago, and it was a burden for you, because I'm seeing that there's that loss, but that energy is changing for you. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, there's the change. When you get the Death and the Wheel of Fortune, it's letting you know that you're like dropping your burden. You're dropping the difficulty. The hard times that you faced are really moving, like you're moving beyond that. And yes. Okay. So what they're showing me with this is there's abundance and prosperity. Yep. Abundance and prosperity. And this looks like you're going to be getting some clarity, thought, and strategy on how to get to that point. Okay. I hope that's helpful. Okay. But the turtle, I feel like in this case, that turtle that I was seeing, Mystic Shining, is that energy of slow and steady wins the race. It's like it may not have been a fast journey, but it's gonna be successful. All right, so I always want to say this backwards. Salam, salam. Hope things are going well for you. Salam's in East Africa. Yes. Or yes. Picking up cards as I drop them again. All right. You're welcome, Brina. I know it's hard. You can say it now, though. Hi, Gina Fish. Thank you, Gina Fish. Okay. I'm going to pull 4 cards for the month for you. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's been a road, right? Beginning of the month, we start with this 10 of Swords, right? This is like kind of down and out, feeling like somebody's, done something to you. I know that you had a situation with your job, right? And this is where we start the month. And in that energy, right, feeling kind of tied to that negativity, that those bad habits, the difficult, thought patterns and things. But then things start to change. We get a new perspective. We look back on where we've been and where we're going, and here we are. By the end of the month, we're sitting pretty. This is your hopes, dreams, and wishes are within reach, right? And so this is a really nice way to see the month of February. Okay. Are you freezing in Arkansas, Gina Fish? Thank you, Salam. We are many of us are right there with you. We're all freezing together. I hope everybody's power is staying on, and you've got a wood stove and lots of food in the kitchen, in the refrigerator. All right. Oh, Kim Princess, I'm so sorry. Let's all send our love and our healing to her now. Remember, Kim Princess, that he's not, or she's not gone. She's there with you. Yeah. All right, Lori, the right time for me to retire. Is this the right time for me to retire? I'm going to sort of tune into this early part of the year. Like right now doesn't feel like the right time, but it feels like it could happen in, I want to say, kind of April, May timeframe. So not long at all. Like make those preparations. It feels warmer out to me. Like I feel like the sun's shining and it's warmer. I don't know where you live, Lori, but it feels like soon. Like soon. And I want to say too, it feels like, you're like, it's an effort now to get up and go to work and do the things, and like it's not fun, and it's kind of you're losing your enthusiasm for it, which makes sense. Okay. Okay. All right. Good luck to you. Let us know what you decide. I've got 2 more. I've got SR Kish and I've got Cute Lioness. And then we're going to move on. I have a massage for my funky arm, shoulder, wrist situation. They say it's coming in from my shoulder. Okay. What is wrong with my sister Arlene? She is taking care of my parents, and it's a terrible disaster. I'm being treated like the other sister who is her twin. How I am being treated, and my other sister who's her twin. Okay. I'm gonna focus on that situation. Let's see here. I get a very I don't know. I kind of get this sort of like selfish, bossy energy from your sister who's taking care of your parents. But like And it feels a little bit like she's doing it for selfish motives. She has selfish motives in that regard. It does feel chaotic. I don't know what she's doing, and she doesn't feel like she's got a very good head on her shoulders for this kind of thing. Yeah. It's going to be okay, though. Look, all right, it's going to turn out okay, because when I just pulled a couple cards, and you got the Ace of Cups. So this is emotional and happy and all the happiness. So I know that doesn't seem like it, but I pulled that. And look, one more card and another card that suggests happiness. So it's going to have a happy outcome. Don't worry about that. I do feel like you may be stepping in to kind of assist and I don't know what this is. It's kind of like shift whatever's going on. Um, I don't want to know. Yeah. Like you may have to step in. Are there three sisters? I don't know, but I feel like there's others who are kind of coming in to sort of help correct the situation. I'm going to pull one from this deck too, because I'm not getting a handle. I just feel the energy of what's happening. And it doesn't feel very nice. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Lost sleep, fatigue. Yes, that's you. And it's saying take care of yourself. Treat yourself is the card. But it's saying what this is really saying is you need to sort of look after your own energy and be patient, right? Be patient with something here. It's going to be okay in the end, but you might need to intervene here with your sister's actions. And it feels like, I don't know if she's older, but it kind of feels like she pulls rank. So she has that kind of energy to me. But we wish you luck. I know it's hard. I think I did yours, Lori, earlier. Did you step away? Okay. Cute lioness. This is going to have to be our last one today because I have things to do. I'm really to wish I didn't have to go out in the cold today because it is really, really cold. Please, so cute lioness, please. Feelings and thoughts of Amir about me, especially when I stepped back right now. Amir. Cute lioness. What a nice, I like that name. Okay. He's feeling the loss. Somebody's feeling the loss. Maybe both of you. I feel this like attraction between you, but also like it's like a fatal attraction, sort of like you're good for each other, you're not good for each other. You're best and worst enemies in some ways. Yes. Okay. So be strong. It's saying here that a little bit of solitude. So that here's the strength, but some solitude, being alone with your thoughts is a good thing right now because it feels like you need to really kind of clear your head from this situation, whatever it is, right? And this says it won't always be this way. This is a rebirth. You're going to get a new perspective and sort of come out stronger on the other side. But it looks like, this for now, this is an ending. Okay. All right. I want to say thank you to everyone. I've been here for an hour and 44 minutes, and I haven't even had. I've had my coffee with whipped cream this morning, but no breakfast yet. So I'm going to go and eat some breakfast, and I want to say thank you to everyone for joining me. I want to say thank you for stopping by today and your support. I also want to wish everybody who's in the cold to bundle up, stay warm, be safe out there if you have to go out in the cold. If the big snow and ice is coming your way, please use your your best judgment and stay really, really safe because this is a dangerous one. And we're sending warm wishes to everyone who's in the deep freeze, to everyone who's in grief, who's lost a loved one or a pet. And everybody hold on tight, through this. This is a bumpy early part of the winter, but it's going to get better. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And have a great day.